Hi, welcome to Enter the Bunker, where we launch you into thriving. Each week we talk about a different virtue that can be used as a building brick to build your own personal bunkers. We share personal stories, as well as tips and tricks to help you thrive instead of survive. So sit down, relax, and enter the bunker.
Hello, and welcome to Enter the Bunker. This week's building brick is respect. My name's Kelly.
And I'm Jonathan.
And we're going to go over the meaning for part 1. An attitude of honoring oneself and others through our words and actions, treating every person with dignity and courtesy. An attitude of honoring oneself and others. So just respecting yourself, and then you'll respect others.
Yeah, so what does honor mean?
We did a building brick on that, didn't we? Go back and watch it. Yeah, I don't know. You explain to me. Honor. I don't know. Like being brave. That's what I think. Brave. I feel like it's a bunch of building bricks maybe together. Honor.
So do you think that animals have honor?
No.
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
They don't.
No. Well, I'm thinking a dog might, but like that's the only animal I think might have any sort of. I don't even know at that point.
Doesn't act out of honor. That you're thinking about. You're thinking about loyalty.
Loyalty. Yes, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
So, the idea of honor, to be honorable, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like you could call it trying to ascend to something that of a higher standard.
Okay.
Right. So if in terms of like being in terms of honoring oneself or honoring others, you're treating them with, and I'm using a cyclical definition now. You treat them with respect.
Right.
Is how you do it.
Yeah.
So no, but the funny thing is that you need to, it's sort of a high ideal, right? That you're going to bring kindness, and you're going to generosity, and you're going to treat them almost with total equality to yourself.
Right.
Right. So regardless of who they are, whether they are royalty, or whether they're somebody who's like begging on the street, to treat them with honor, to honor them as a person, as a human being, is what you need in order to be respectful.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So being honorable is recognizing everybody as human beings rather than labeling them as something else.
Right.
Basically dehumanizing them.
Yeah.
So you can be honorable towards animals.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
You recognize them, you treat them like you would treat another person, basically, right? And that's what people do. That's why they have pets, right?
Definitely.
You know, so it's an attitude, right? Which of course creates a behavior, which translates into how you act and how you talk and everything else. So I think that there is in the world today. The amount of respect that's available in the world today is like I think we're approaching all-time lows, frankly.
That's so sad.
Because we've just been so bombarded with labels. Do you want to be treated that way? Do you want to be recognized as not Kelly, but some XYZ? Oh, you're just like you're a millennial who is this and this and this and this. And then as soon as you do that,
I hate when somebody calls me a millennial.
Yeah. So you see, so that was the only thing I could think of in terms of like trying to categorize you.
Yeah.
But so that's another example, right?
Yeah.
So these types of things are the things that cause us to be less respectful. If we can be in being honorable towards ourselves and recognizing, like, you know, we are not a label of some kind, right? We're human beings. It makes it a lot easier for us to be able to be respectful to each other. But we'll talk about how we can increase our respect in the next episode.
Yeah. We always go into that with part 2. Okay, so we have some quotes here. The first one, I speak to everyone in the same way, whether he is the garbage man or the president of the university. Albert Einstein.
Smart guy.
Yeah. Second one, respect for ourselves guides our morals. Respect for others guides our manners. Lawrence Stern, Irish novelist. Third one, respect is how to treat everyone, not just those you want to impress. Richard Branson. And finally, your relationship with yourself sets the tone for every other relationship you have. Robert Holden, British author. Okay, so wait. Do you have a favorite quote?
So
I did.
What was your favorite?
I'll tell you. I think it would be respect is how you treat everyone, not just those you want to impress.
So Richard Branson.
Yeah, Richard Branson's for sure. And that's just because, I don't know, that's facts right there.
Yeah.
I feel like that's kind of what I grew up, my parents, treat others the way you want to be treated.
Yeah.
That's something that sticks in my head for that one for sure.
Yeah. And that's coming from a billionaire, right? So
yeah.
So I think I liked the respect for ourselves guides our morals.
Yeah.
And respect for others guides our manners.
I like that one too. Yeah.
Yeah, because it talks to what you need to do for respect.
Yeah.
Right. Which, if you do have respect for yourself, then you do have certain morals, and that's going to guide you.
It just guides you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then how you treat others. It's like you will have certain manners in being respectful to others versus being disrespectful.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I think that's pretty good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Respect is a two-way street. You may think I mean that you have to give respect to get respect, and you'd be right, but not for the reasons you think you are. Respect can be thought as both an inward and outward looking virtue, meaning you need to respect yourself as much as you respect others. The two-way street is applicable for a number of reasons. If you don't respect yourself, it will be harder for others to respect you. Also, if you don't respect yourself, it becomes easier to not have respect for those around you. It becomes a merry-go-round of disrespect that is stopped simply by having self-respect. So while untrue, you have to give respect to get respect, it is actually more important to respect yourself, which in turn will allow you to get respect from others. That was a lot of words, respect, and it was almost a tongue twister.
I know, really. Eh?
Yeah.
But it's almost like, again, a cyclical definition.
I know.
We keep on talking about respect as the definition of respect.
Yeah.
It's
weird.
It's such an all-encompassing term, I think, and that's why it's used so much. It's true though. You need to. It all begins with you.
I feel like that's everything.
And yeah, it is.
Yeah.
You create your own universe.
Yeah.
So if you don't, it's funny because you think about how some people demand so much respect from how they're they want to be respected. They want this, they want that.
Yeah.
But then okay, that's fine. You want it, but then they act in such a way that nobody wants to give it to them.
Right.
They're
not giving it out.
Yeah. And then they get angry and, so, I think you need to, you just have to look inwards and treat yourself a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
And the way you treat yourself is really how others are going to treat you.
100%.
And it's, and as much as you think you're hiding something, you're not, because it comes through in your words. It comes through in the way that you're talking to others, and it comes through
you handle yourself.
Yeah. And it comes through in your body language as well.
Body language. Yeah.
And as much as we may not consciously pick up on it, we unconsciously pick up on it.
Yeah.
And then people just start responding that way. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. So in respect, I mean, this is something where you want to be like Albert Einstein said, be respectful to the university, to the university president as you would to the garbage man.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's exactly what you should be doing.
Yeah.
And to do that, you have to respect for yourself as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then you'll get it back. You'll get it back. So,
well, that actually goes into part 2 really nice, because on part 2, we're discussing how to develop more self-respect.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's where we got to go.
That's where we'll go.
Yeah.
So we'll see you there for part 2.
See you then.
Thank you for listening to Enter the Bunker. Make sure to follow us on Instagram, where you can share your story and also look at behind the scenes of how we make our podcast. You can watch the video version of this podcast on YouTube by simply searching Enter the Bunker. Tune in next time as we launch into thriving.